Member for North Island.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, it's been just 5 years since the rebuild of the Sea to Sky Highway, and already it is in need of repair. Just 5 years old, and the $600 million project is crumbling, causing serious concern for the safety of drivers and residents. To the Minister of Transportation. Can he tell us why the retaining walls on this highway are falling apart after just 5 years?
Minister of Transportation and Infrastructure.
Thank you very much, Honourable Speaker. I don't know where to begin. Coming from members opposite, coming from. Honourable Speaker, I will slow down my speech for the members opposite. Oh dear.
Proceed.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. Coming from members opposite, a party that, when they were in power in the 1990s, they didn't build much in British Columbia. They didn't build much. They did zero on the Sea to Sky Highway. We were in this house the other day talking about the Trans-Canada Highway. While we've invested $700 million in the last 10 years, the opposition invested $140 million. Honourable Speaker, we are very proud of the investment that this government has made in the Sea to Sky Highway. This investment was all about safety. For the members' benefit, Honourable Speaker, since the Sea to Sky Highway improvements were completed, we have actually seen a decline in the number of collisions by 32%. Now, Honourable Speaker, with respect to the specific concerns that have been raised by some residents of Pasco Road, I am advised by the professional engineers in the ministry that there are no safety concerns for those residents. That being said, we do mitigative work from time to time on an ongoing basis on corridors around the province. The staff in the ministry have identified some mitigative work on this particular section of the Sea to Sky Highway, and we are now engaged in a collaborative discussion with the residents to ensure that those residents have the access that they need, all the while the mitigative work is completed.
Thank you, Minister. North Island on a supplemental.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, in most people's lexicon, 5 years having restorative work, you don't get restorative work when you've just built something. You put $600 million into a project and it's falling apart. You don't just do it out of niceness for the residents. You do it because there's something wrong. So what I would like to ask the Minister, we do know that the contractor is going to pick up the cost of the repair, but it does beg the question whether shortcuts were taken and whether there are other problems on other sections of the highway. So I would like the Minister to commit to an independent safety audit of all the retaining walls along the Sea to Sky Highway, to have an audit of the retaining walls along the Sea to Sky Highway to ensure no other pieces of this 6-year-old piece of infrastructure, 6-year-old, $600 million piece of infrastructure, is falling apart.
Transportation infrastructure.
Honourable Speaker, what major projects did the New Democratic Party actually build in the Lower Mainland in the 1990s? I'll tell you, Honourable Speaker, not one. And the members opposite, they opposed the Port Mann Bridge and related improvements, which are providing an hour of time savings to families in the Lower Mainland. The members opposite, they also opposed the South Fraser Perimeter Road, which is providing tremendous benefits to residents as well as the trucking industry. They also are now stand in opposition to the George Massey Tunnel replacement project. Their candidate in the last election in Delta North actually went so far as to suggest instead of building a replacement, maybe we should just paint the inside of the tunnel a different color. Honourable Speaker,
Thank you, Minister.
we are extremely proud of the $17 billion worth of transportation investments that we've made since 2001.